Caspar on the 17th of October 2023, and I've got a sparkling wine here, but not a champagne, and well, nothing terribly normal really. So this is 2010 Vouvray from Gaston Huët, and gosh, I remember drinking this old vintages of this years ago. I had the 59 on a couple of occasions. Once in that fabulous restaurant RSJ in on Coin Street on the South Bank, restaurant that's specialised in Loire wines, and goodness me, it was like sort of drinking fabulous sort of nutty cream. It was beautiful. But let's have a look at this. It's deepened in colour since my last bottle, I must say, but it's a nice pale gold. Pretty relaxed bubble rising slowly, looks pretty small. It's got an interesting nose, a nose becoming sort of tertiary in its maturity. Of sort of ripe, russet apples. Their skins actually, that sort of, I don't know, dried apple slices. Also distinct nuttiness about it. What those nuts are, I'm not sure. It's got real presence and density on the nose. It's almost slightly gluey, but fascinating. A bit toasty. Lovely presence in the mouth, big sort of round fruit of apple orange. It's got a distinct citrus character, actually, a bit sort of kumquat that becomes exaggerated the further you go through the palate, to that stage where it becomes sort of bitter orange right at the back. The mousse is fabulous. I mean, it's fully integrated, really fine, and fills out that fruit, makes it more mouth-filling. Sort of satin texture to it. The structure becomes a spicy sort of paste, then pulls itself right at the back, more upright, becoming spicier. Almost got a little bit of tannin in there right at the finish. It's just a fascinating, very grown up wine. And I think absolutely no hurry at all at 23 years, at 13 years of age. I think it's got a fabulous future, and fortunately for me, I've got quite a few more bottles of it. So, yeah, if you have some, drink, open a bottle now. What I've done with this is I actually popped it in the freezer for 20 minutes or so. I took it out, I pulled out the cork, and I put it in a frozen sleeve, and just let it sit and breathe for a bit, have a breathe for a bit, because I think sparkling wines, when they've been in bottle for a length of time, particularly, do benefit from breathing. They just relax, and the fruit comes out, and they're more pleasant and easier to drink. There's a lot going on here I haven't talked about. Saline, almost sort of iodine character at the core, real density on the palate. It's a super thing, and would stand up to some food. I mean, chicken with morels in a creamy sauce would do great justice to that kind of thing. Super. It's I haven't really talked about the acidity, because it's so, there's a blast of ginger suddenly coming mid palate, fresh ginger, because the acidity is so buried within the fruit concentration and everything else that's going on. It emerges at the back. It's clearly a firm spine of freshness. That's just a component in a rather fabulous whole, it must be said. There we go, I'll shut up about that. That's 2010 Vouvray, I can't remember what the label says actually, Vouvray Pétillant. from Domaine Huët, one of the most famous producers of Vouvray. It's a lovely, lovely thing. Glad I've got some more bottles because I'm enjoying every sip.